KFC buffet.
Good. 2 seniors and 2 adults.
I look familiar.
Internship?
Yeah, it's an exchange student.
Oh, okay. That's cool.
I like coming here a lot.
Is this your favorite restaurant currently in Bismarck?
Probably because we lost our other buffets. All our steakhouses and stuff that had steak buffets have all closed. So this doesn't serve steak, but you have very good chicken, and the rest of the food is good too.
This is the Bismarck High School wrestling room. It's kind of tore up right now because it was flooded, so they're trying to dry it out. But here at Bismarck High School, I won 3 state championships. As a sophomore, I won one at 171 pounds. As a junior, I won the state championships at 189 pounds. And then as a senior, they had a new weight class, and we didn't have anyone for that weight class. We didn't have anyone big enough. Even though I was undersized for that, at the state tournament, I weighed in at 185 pounds, and I won the state championships at 215 pounds, which was a new weight class. Giving up that size advantage, it didn't matter. It didn't prevent me from winning it. I knew I could go up and beat bigger guys. It wasn't a problem. I was pretty good. One year I was even ranked #1 in the nation.
Mom's found all these old body. No wonder I couldn't hardly lift the box. God, I don't even hardly remember these being taken. This is crazy. I haven't seen these in years. I'm trying to remember what year this was. It would have been around 1983, which would have made me how old? I was 38 when I won, and I was the oldest guy in the contest. I was more than twice their age. Grandma and Grandpa had come, and I didn't know they were in the audience. And Mom told me later she was thinking when I was up there on stage that I'd been lifting weights longer than the other guys had been alive. And I thought about it and I go, she's right. The guy, my big competition, the main guy I had to beat in the second when I won the state championship was Boutros, and he was 19 years old and I was 38. So I was twice his age. But this is like in 83 about. This is 2 or 3 years before that one. I was small here, I was really, and one of the things I purposely did, the other contestants all put oil on, and I went out there and I looked different from everybody else because I had dry skin. But I wanted to see if I could win it without using oil, and I didn't use oil, but even got serratus anterior here. I still got a little of that. What happened was in 3 weeks I went from 188 down to 172 pounds. In some ways I'm better now, but a lot older. Hardly lean like that when you get older though. Yeah, this is crazy. This is crazy. Not a bad back shot though. See here from the side, my nice little Elvis.
Yeah.
Cut. You see the light? This is like in the comic books now. If you're drawing this in color, this reflection, that'd be blue and this would be black if I was Superman. I won best abs. My face looks a lot younger there too. Even had a little bit of lats back then. Look at my serratus. Muscles that look like rib, those are called the boxer's muscle. You see them on fighters, like mixed martial arts and boxers. The slang term long before mixed martial arts, they call those boxers the boxing muscles, boxer's muscles, because those are muscles that are used when you throw a punch.
I see all these videos of people going thrifting, going to these Goodwill stores, but I'm not real familiar with them. Sometimes I see people finding some really cool stuff, so let's see what we can find today. I like this green chair. Some really interesting looking old school projectors. This thing here is actually pretty tempting. $1.99 for an old school cassette recorder. Here's an old Canon film camera. I don't shoot on film, but for $3.99, might as well give it a shot. Might as well get it because you never know. Maybe I'll decide that I want to try it at some point. My mom used to have a camera kind of like this. I don't know if this still works, but hey, for $1.99, might as well give it a shot. Very cool, very retro. Maybe I'll decide to use these one time. What do you think of these?
With film?
Yeah.
Cool. I wonder if they really work well. Well, they should, right?
If they don't work, we can always use them as decorations. What do we have here? Wow. My first videos were made on things like this. This was a long time ago. This thing is $8.99. I'm almost tempted to get it. This is awesome. I like that it says realistic. It's a realistic video camera. Do I look like a real video maker with this thing sitting on my shoulder?
I'm seeing a lot of interesting items. Some things that you wouldn't really see now in stores. Old stuff, but they're still cool to have, I think.
I haven't seen him for a while. He moved down the top. He used to live in our neighborhood. You remember him?
Yeah.
From our neighborhood.
I didn't know you had a Corvette.
Oh yeah.
This is mine now.
Do you remember when cars were like that in your era, Dad?
Well, they used to look kind of like hot rods when they used to race.
That's one from like the 40s, I think. So not quite your era, but that's what people had
that
in
was
the
old,
50s.
but they look like the ones they used to race on the track. You could have put your car on here with all of these.
How's my car compare?
I actually like yours better.
I do too.
I didn't see another Trans Am here. I actually like yours better than any of the cars I saw. I don't think I've seen a car in the state I like as well as yours.
I like the cars we saw today, but I think they're still very cool.
I've had the motorcycle for many years. Trikes are safer. Another reason is Mom has almost never ridden that cycle. In the 20 years I've had it, she's probably ridden it 5 or 6 times. She's already been on this more than that, and I've only got this last summer. So, and they're just fun. It's fun to ride cycles, and it's fun to ride this. It's on there, okay? Get on there. Okay. Turn around, it's got ninja.
Yeah, I think for $5 get them.
He's a great dad.
Is that true?
I try to be. What I'm trying to be now is a great grandpa. Well, a grandpa, but a great one. You know what I mean? Someday I'll be a great grandpa, maybe, if I'm still around.
Dad has been doing a lot of shopping for me, for Travis, and that's really fun. You're so adorable here. Look at that.
Which one am I?
This. Look.
That's me on the packaging of a Halloween costume.
Oh, this might be from the other contest. You know, you had those black and white ones. This is from the contest I won, I think. Yeah, this I believe is the one I won. This is 86th Natural Bodybuilding Contest, see? Notice the improvement in my biceps since we built that bicep machine. You know, those other guys use steroids and all those things I don't use. I gotta train smarter, especially at my age.
Or like the audience.
We could put you in a freak show. Don't worry, I mean, I don't look near as good.
Well, I'm lucky I'm not more saggy. I'm 70 years old, for crying out loud. A lot of people are saggy
you
at
shouldn't
70.
be looking for excuses.
No. But women were watching me. Like, there's one gal out there, She stopped me. I talked to her a few times, but she says she calls me the Incredible Hulk, and I said, I'm way too short to be the Incredible Hulk. But she says that's what they call me down there. I used to walk with my shirt off to get a tan, but I figure at my age maybe I should put a shirt on.
Then when they're looking at you, they probably look at. They don't want to get close though. They go,
oh yeah.
Afar,
hey, there was one gal there. She was an Indian gal one year. I was walking by and she stopped me. She was sitting in her car and I was right by the sidewalk. And that's when I was walking with my shirt off, and she stops and she didn't know exactly how to describe it. She said, "Are you like Olympian or something? Like an Olympian or something?" And it's like she was sitting in her car and I was standing there, and it was like she started to reach out her window several times, like she wanted to touch my stomach, but she would stop before she actually touched it. Like, well, I don't know this guy, but I stopped and I talked to her for a little. I remember her name. Her name was Bridget.
Is she single?
I don't know. She was an Indian gal. She was sitting in her car having a can of beer.
Not my type.
And then there was the other older woman down there. One day I was walking by, but she was a smoker. But as I was walking by, she said, "You have a very nice body." She told me.
What'd you say?
Did she say
I said,
what?
"Well, thank you. I work real hard at trying to stay in shape."
Did she say what it has?
No. That's what they say about you.
Okay, goodbye.
Thank you, Tom.
Bye, Amabel.
God
Love you.
Keep in
God bless
touch.
you too.
From two different worlds, billions of light years apart. Two strangers in dangerous times, shooting it straight from the heart. Little by little, we meet in the middle. The give and the take never ends. It's kind of exciting, this fussing and fighting. Here we go, acting like friends. Back to back, holding the line over our heads, but we're in it together. Back to back, stumbling blind, we'll take it one step at a time. I had a strange feeling the moment we met, that you were the wrong kind of love. You're like a bad habit that I can't forget, but you got the right kind of stuff. Back to back, holding the line, we're over our heads, but we're in it together. Back to back, stumbling blind, we'll take it one step at a time. Back to back, holding the line, over our heads, but we're in it together. Back to back, stumbling blind, we'll take it one